Hello everybody, and welcome to NorCal Slot Car Scene. This past weekend, Nate Katz hosted a race at his Redhill Raceway in Santa Rosa, California. Practice started at 10 a.m. and the regulars were joined by some newcomers and one first-timer to Redhill Raceway, for a total of 10 entrants, the largest field we've had in quite a while. Redhill Raceway is an L-shaped, 4-lane, routed 1/32 scale racetrack with one of the most unique complex of corners that I've ever seen in racing. You start a lap at Redhill Raceway by crossing over the start-finish line and going into the first corner, which is an extremely large radius right-hand bend. When you look closely, however, you see that the two outside lanes start to pinch the two inside lanes, so it becomes almost a two-lane racetrack. Once you're out of turn 1, there's a very short straightaway that leads to a little kink and then into a 180 left and under the bridge and into the infamous squeeze section. Obviously, the squeeze section is follow the leader as all 4 lanes close in as tightly as they can. Once you get out of the second part of the squeeze section, it's a fairly fast left-hander underneath the tunnel, and then the lanes widen out into the fastest part of the track, the backstretch, and into one of the few passing points on the track, a 180-degree right-hand corner. You exit this corner, you're headed back to the start-finish line, but just before that, there's a really fast left-right kink, and that's a lap at Redhill Raceway. Classes for the day's racing included Scalextric's Trans Am, slotted Group C, NSR Spec F1, and classic Le Mans cars. Cedric and Mike were ready to race. Here's a little bit of action from the day's racing.
There you go.
Just chop the other one off, making the same.
There you go.
When the racing was done in each class, we lined up the cars for a grid shot. The top 3 cars in each class are in the front row. Jim came out on top in Trans Am and in Group C, and Nate prevailed in Le Mans Classic and NSR F1. That's it for another great day at Nate Katz's Redhill Raceway. Next week, we're on to Mike Andrews' Silicon City Speedway in San Jose for another round in the NorCal Racing Series. As always, thanks for watching, and this is Jim Rose with NorCal Slot Car Scene.